It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news this late Saturday at May 28, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night. And the top story at 11 o'clock is Bernie Sanders says Democrats will wage a fight to the finish for the Democrat presidential nomination and upend the party's rigged system by trying to remove key convention officials. Washington, a judge overseeing a lawsuit filed against Donald Trump regarding this closed real estate education program called Trump University has ruled parts of the internal documents included playbooks regarding rented enterprise. A tropical depression now, Trump storm body has driven into tropical storm Saturday after Carolina's latest wild weather expected to hit the nation over the long holiday weekend as a four-person was found dead and been flooded in Texas. The latest on Bonnie is 31 in the north, 79.5 in the west. Moving station, moving pressure, 1,008 miles per hour, and Boston saying winds 45 miles per hour. And Bonnie bit struggled, but the remain threat as heavy rainfall across coastal South Carolina. And one more of that coming up on the weather segment of the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news. In Paris, 8 children and 3 adults were struck by lightning in Saturday Paris Park after a sudden spring storm sent the bolt crashing down at a part of children's birthday party spokesman for a Paris Fire Service said. Syrian rebels attacked by ISIS militants government troops. Rescuers on more than 600 migrants off Libya Saturday by a flotilla of UAE ships took the weekly total of at least 50,000 in total in the 40 say. Iraqi government forces have made gains to the offensive to drive Islamic State militants from Fallujah, one of the country's 2 major cities in ISIS hands. A Harvard graduate commencement speech impacted far more people than just those in receiving the diploma alongside him on Wednesday. Chicago's police superintendent Eddie Johnson, as a government Friday that was part of the city's summer fair for after tradition, has pleaded for police to Chicago. Eddie Johnson said they could be looking at a bloodbath. Wichita Fire Battalion Chief John Turner explained to the firefighters and police that discontinued their search of an 11-year-old boy who reportedly fell into the fast flood Gibson Creek early Friday evening. Seagon, the sacrifice was made by members of his armed services were honored about Saturday's dedication ceremony for the town's new Veterans Memorial Park on Newman Avenue. There has been a roll call of 24 veterans who the last war have been lost over the years and whose names are carved into the granite wall in the memorial. Also noted with the ceremony were 4 surviving veterans of World War II: David Humphrey, Warren Carpenter, James Jumper, and Bill Whitley. Mark DeVoe designed the memorial city wanted to provide a welcome moment to the town's veterans. In honor, the circle flags in front of VFW Post 8049 was sold out to veterans from each branch of the military. Boston. Passengers and crew members have been evacuated from a boat that ran aground off George's Island in Boston Harbor. The Coast Guard says it learned that magically a Boston Harbor cruise vessel became stuck at 7 p.m. Saturday. There were 152 people aboard, including 137 passengers. No one was injured. Petty Officer Andrew Brissy said 5 boats operated by the Coast Guard. St. Police State Department Police said passengers reported for picked up by passengers and most of the crew and transferred to a larger vessel. About 90 minutes later, they're being taken back to Boston. Coca-Cola. New I'm Proud to Be American Limited Edition red, white, and blue cans honor members of the military and the feature an American flag on their design. More than 30 of the state's 351 cities and towns have already been retailed from providing free processed chocolate bag. Now the Senate wants to make it a statewide election passing a $40 billion budget Thursday night that includes the provision of ban. It's Memorial Day, and anyone planning to shop this weekend into some big discounts are out. The usual sales, mattress, and furniture, the less usual things some retailers recent ones of bad luck. Key to the formation. President of Utah, Zion Canyon was an enormous rock avalanche that ripped the face off central to one of the cliffs along the valley's edge. DNA analysts said a 2005-year-old remains a young man that Bursa had found that he has European heritage. The Food and Drug Administration has moved their reign in the meat industry's body use and antibiotics make edibles grow faster. Schizophrenia is believed to be then treated with mental illness. MRI imaging, however, showed that the brains of patients suffered from this condition become normal over time. Alright, take a look at some New England alerts. So, let's move it on to traffic at 11:04 p.m. Peter Channel News Hour, 11:04 p.m. and it's late Saturday night, and it's time now for a travel report. Let's stay up down in Rhode Island, where it's looking good now as in Maui's the Ocean State, but one day on the westbound side, it's a little surrounding Jamestown after you cross The Newport Bridge going into Jamestown. 24 on the northbound side, a little slow from Herzog Boulevard and Avon to Route 139 in Stoughton. But how is it? Byward's Massachusetts are looking good except for a little usual slow spots on the Mass Pike around 293-95 to Auburn and 91 in Chicopee Springfield. And all highways and byways of Connecticut are looking good. Up in Northern New England, 93 on the northbound side, also headed towards Woodstock, New Hampshire. I-87 on the southbound side, little slow after Kennedy border up in Plattsburgh, New York. 890 on the westbound side, little slow after the 3 in Schenectady. New York 3, a little slow around 787 in Albany. And the New York State 3 on the westbound side, a little slow before 290 just towards the Buffalo, New York section. And down in New York City, 95 on the southbound side, a little slow into the Bronx. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow after I-87 in the Bronx. Lincoln Tunnel on the eastbound side, a little slow in the Jersey side headed towards Manhattan. Harlem Tunnel, a little slow on the westbound side, a little slow headed towards Jersey City, New Jersey. 278 on both ends, a little slow from Brooklyn Bridge all the way at the Lawrence Expressway. Lawrence Expressway on the westbound side, it did so from Brooklyn all the way in Midtown Manhattan. Belt Parkway, a little slow, Valley Stream all the way to JFK Airport, 678 on the northbound side, a little slow behind the Grand Central Parkway and the Queens. And 278 on the westbound side, a little slow on Barrington Harris Bridge, and Belt Parkway, a little slow on 278. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow in New Jersey headed towards the George Washington Bridge in New York. New Jersey Turnpike looking from New York all the way down to Delaware. Garden State Parkway a little slow in Ocean City, and Garden State Parkway a little slow just around Route 18 in Long Branch, New Jersey. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow in Newark, Delaware, just after the Maryland border. Highways and byways of Baltimore are looking good. Baltimore Washington Parkway a little slow from Route 4 to the Capitol Beltway in Maryland, and 395 on the southbound side, and it's a little slow from DC all the way to Alexandria, Virginia. But highways and byways of Pennsylvania are looking good, except on I-89 on the westbound side, a little slow around the clearance stretch. And the Pennsylvania Turnpike, a little slow in Kingsport, but it's looking good from Philly to Pittsburgh. And I-81 in the northbound side, a little slow before Route 70 in Hagerstown, Maryland. Down in the Great Lakes, 90 on both ends, a little slow after 190 in Chicago. It's northern suburbs. And 270 on the eastbound side, it is a little slow around the Ferguson, Missouri stretch just near St. Louis. And down in southeastern United States, 195. It's a little slow just around Miami Beach and 836 in the eastbound side, a little slow around the Miami Beach after Route 95, Interstate 95. And 45 on the northbound side, a little slow from Galveston headed towards the Houston city limits. And I-30 on the eastbound side, a little slow. I-20 on the eastbound side, a little slow on to Texas. 35W, a little slow. And 75 South headed slow, headed towards Dallas, Texas. Okay, take a look at some New England. Let's take a look at MBTA alerts at 11:08. Thursday, looking good. Orange line is placed with minor delays. Red line is placed with minor southbound delays in the medical emergency at JFK UMass. And Silver line is placed with minor delays. And on the commuter rail, it's looking good. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:08 on this late Saturday night. And it's time now for a weather report and the latest on Bonnie. We just talked about it's 31 Bodo in the north, 79.5 west, and Mass Basin with 45 miles per hour as of 11 o'clock. And latest public advisory at 11 p.m. So it's Bonnie a bit stronger, but the main threat is heavy rainfall across the coast of South Carolina. Change advisory. Somebody watches the waters effect of tropical storm waters effect from Savannah River to Little River Inlet, South Carolina. A tropical storm warning that means that tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area. In this case, within the next 12 hours. First observation is based on the area including possible inland watches and waters. Please monitor product station by local national weather service forecast office. At 11 p.m., the center of tropical storm Bonnie was located by Air Force Reserve Hurricane aircraft near latitude 31 to the north, longitude 79, and after the west. Bonnie is currently stationary and motion toward the northwest and expected to begin overnight, followed by a turn toward the north as the center of a Bonnie moves near the coast to the warning area Sunday. A slow northeastward motion near the central north coast of South Carolina is expected on Sunday night and Monday. Data from the aircraft indicate that maximum sustained winds have increased to 45 miles and higher gusts. Little changes in strength expected overnight. Some weekend is expected to begin by late Sunday. Tropical storm force winds extend hours up to 70 miles an hour, mainly to the northwest of the center. The latest estimated minimum central pressure based on the data from the aircraft is 1,008 millibars and 29.87 inches. Hazard effect land. Rainfall. Body expected to produce total rainfall. Accumulation 2 to 4 inches back to back. 6 inches from the central eastern South Carolina to the Georgia border. Rainfall. Accumulation 1 to 3 inches are expected across southeastern North Carolina. Wind tropical conditions are expected the first week to the coast within the water area overnight and early Sunday. Some surge. Some duration of 1 to 2 feet above ground level is possible within the tropical storm warning area during the next time on Sunday morning. Surf. Bonnie expected to produce life-threatening surface current conditions along a portion of the southeast United States coast this weekend. Please consult products from your local weather office. And tornado, isolated tornado will be possible late tonight and early Sunday over the immediate South Carolina coastal region. And the latest radar picture around the region. And this is the rains of Bonnie. Raining from Savannah, Georgia, stretching down for South Carolina and down around southern North Carolina around Wilmington, and rain extending all the way up to Charlotte, North Carolina, and down to Salisbury, North Carolina. So expect to be a wet night in the Carolinas from the rains of Bonnie. Alright. 7-day forecast for Norton Viz. Okay, take a look at the radar, and it shows some rain showers up in upstate New York, and also some spotty rain showers up in north central Maine, and stretch up into Quebec, Northern Quebec, up into northern Ontario, and curving around Minnesota down for Wisconsin and down for Illinois with some showers and thunderstorms around that area, and also some showers and thunderstorms around the St. Louis metropolitan region. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. And first, the hazard weather outlook, day 1 tonight. Air quality alert, and day 2 for 7. Sunday for Friday. Sunday to be a low whisper and isolated strong thunderstorm or 2 with gusty winds and very localized heavy rainfall across eastern southern New England. Sunday afternoon, greatest concerns across western Massachusetts and Northern Connecticut. And for Memorial Day, heavy rain showers and isolated thunderstorms expected, while widespread thunder not expected to possible at a few isolated locations will see 2+ inches of rain in less than an hour. This will bring the potential for localized flooding. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, Pittsburgh after 5 a.m. Wise, Podcast got about 600 degrees. Light south wind. Sunday, slight chance of showers before 2 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between 2 and 3 p.m. Pittsburgh before 7 a.m. West. Mostly it's got about 82 degrees. Light variable. Wind becoming northeast by 5 miles in the afternoon. Chance 20%. Sunday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Pittsburgh after 1 a.m. West. Increased skies about 61 degrees. South about 6 miles an hour. Chance 40%. New rain by miles less than 10 inches. It's possible thunderstorms for Memorial Day. Chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 a.m. Then a showers and likely thunderstorms between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m. Pittsburgh before noon. Otherwise, skies about 78 degrees. Southwest about 11 miles an hour. Gusts 21 miles an hour. Chance 6%. New rain by 3.5 to 3/4 inch possible. Monday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms before 11 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. Pittsburgh before 3 a.m. Then Pittsburgh after 4 a.m. West. Both gusts got a low about 6 degrees. Southwest about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Chance 30%. Thursday, most sunny most gusts got 84 about 6 degrees. Wednesday, sunny most gusts got 79 about 54 degrees. Thursday, most sunny got 74 degrees. Thursday, chance of showers, most gusts got a low about 54 degrees. Chance 30%. Friday, chance of showers, parts of the most gusts got 74 about 58 degrees. Chance 35%. And for Saturday, check the showers. Most guys got 75 degrees. Chest patience 40%. Current not near its most guys at 74 degrees. 20 degrees above Celsius and humidity 67%. And that is going to be it for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock to this late. Sunday night, May 20, 2016. I'm Peter. Good night. And see you tomorrow night. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more report. Good night.